Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Respawning Lockdown League Transfer Day Special. Yeah, we're all here. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Morning.
Yeah, we're recording in the morning, which that's why. So yeah, basically today we will be doing, like you say, a transfer day. But the way we're going to be doing that is essentially we all get one extra draft pick each, where we can draft a player who hasn't been drafted yet. And then after that, we're going to open up trades, essentially, where each of us can talk to one another individually and offer trades, deny trades, negotiate. There's no real limit to it. You can offer 3 players for one player for one, whatever. You know, as long as the other person agrees to it, it's fair game. Before that, though, we're going to go around and just discuss the season so far, as we are at the halfway point. As the league table stands, I haven't got it in front of me, but I know I'm top ahead of Matt by 2 points. Is that right?
You are. You're top on 15 points with a goal difference of 11.
Okay, Matt, do you want to go through the table since you clearly have it in front of you?
Yeah, all prepared. Alright, so yeah, Mikey's top, as I just said, 15 points and 11 goal difference. I'm behind him, 13 points and a 20 goal difference. Javi is third with 7 points and a -2 goal difference. T bottom with 0 points and a -29 goal difference.
Right, okay, so with that in mind, let's go around and discuss our thoughts on the season so far. Do you want to go from top to bottom or bottom to top?
Let's go bottom to top.
Alright, T, how you feeling, mate?
Yeah, great. I mean, let's be honest. It can't get any worse than this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, what are your goals? Like, where, like, is it just to get a win? Is it just to, or do you realistically think you can snatch third?
I think I would like to say I can finish third, but that's just a bit optimistic considering he has a plus 25 goal difference, 27 goal difference. But a win against Matt will be good.
Wins against Matt does feel good. I'll give you that. Any particular highlights so far, or
not getting a player sent off after the first 2 games.
Congratulations, that does sound like quite a high moment. All right then, how are you feeling about the season so far?
I feel like I could have done a lot better. Like I think that I could be closer to second than I am, and I could, or at the top. I think I've definitely come very close to beating both Mike and Matt a few times. Then, as everyone here knows, I'll just crumble. And
the classic apple crumble.
Apple crumble Javier, and I am annoyed about that. But I think I really want to turn it around in the second half of the season, and I want to at least finish second.
Okay, so I'll ask the same question as T then. I think you pretty much answered it, but what are your goals then? So your goal is to try get second?
Yeah, I think at the moment, I mean, I reckon I can get first, but it means I've got to beat both of you twice. So I'm going to be realistic. I reckon I can beat both of you at least once, so I want to finish second.
Alright, fair enough. And any particular highlights so far?
My pro scoring.
I knew you were going to say that.
Even though I lost the game, and I've actually really enjoyed playing Matt. I said that to him during one of the games that we obviously played each other years ago, maybe at like your house. Not really played each other since, and then I feel like we're a lot closer now. So I think for me, it shows me how much I've improved my own FIFA game.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like the fact that every time you've played me and Matt, I'd say it's fair to say in every game you've given us both a scare.
Yeah.
So it's
Gave
just
me a real scare the first game.
Well, yeah, I mean you got a point out of Matt, so
yeah,
which helped me out. So thank you for that. Otherwise, I'd be second right now.
At the moment.
Yeah, because otherwise, right now, I'd be second. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm like one of those bogey teams, and like keeping Matt from the title.
Nobody wants to go to halves away, you know. Especially when you're chasing down the title.
He's going to cost you at the end of the season.
Yeah. You want to get that game out the way if possible. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, I think, your pro scoring was definitely the loudest I've heard you celebrate so far. So
Yeah.
and then that game, I genuinely thought you had me, because that first half you were all over me, and I was like, if he carries on playing like this, there is no way that I'm going to get back into it. And then, 5 minutes later,
broke out the mind games hard.
Yeah. I mentioned not to crumble, and 5 minutes later, I had a player sent off and conceded 3 goals. So
I mean, that is still the harshest red card I've ever seen on FIFA.
Hey, look, I don't make the rules. I ain't the ref.
Are we talking about Piqué getting sent off?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't make much difference. Started the next game anyway, right?
No.
I've decided he's going to play him regardless. Oh dear. Alright, so Matt, same questions to you. How you feeling about the season so far, and what's been your highlights, and where are you hoping to finish? I know where you're hoping to finish, but
yeah, it's been a very mixed start for me. Like, the first few rounds of fixtures, obviously the first round of fixture went perfectly. Good start with a 12-0 win.
Yeah, tight game, that one.
Yeah, and then I think I got too cocky with it. I went downhill. I lost to Mikey and then drew with Hav. So I've been having to try claw back ever since.
Yeah, it was those 2 back-to-back games, wasn't it, where it's sort of... I think we were all a bit shocked, because going into this, I think we all thought you were the outright favourite.
Yeah.
And, to then lose to me and draw with Hav back-to-back kind of completely blew it all open.
But yeah, I'm getting those wins back now. I had a good win last time out.
Yeah, that was
probably the highlight for me.
I was going to say, what is your highlight? But yeah, I think we know it. Why is everyone's highlights against me?
Because, it's good to beat whoever's at the top.
Alright.
Yeah, that's true.
And so realistically, obviously you're aiming to try win the whole thing. Do you think you can do it?
Yeah. I'm confident, yeah.
Alright, okay. Yeah, for me, obviously I'm top, so I'm happy. But it feels weird. I don't feel that happy because I've gone out on a loss. Like my last game, I did the apple crumble, I completely... Like, Matt just completely got in my head and just completely outplayed me. And I think what was annoying was I genuinely think I could have just played out a draw, and that would have helped me out massively going into the second half of the season, because that gap would have been 4 points instead of the 2 it is now, and
yeah.
But now it's always like, if I trip, like in my next games against Hav, if I trip up and draw that's it, assuming Matt beats T, no disrespect T, then that's it, Well, I ain't gonna lose, mate,
No, come on, Hav, you've got this.
But that's what I mean, it's so, like, I've not got that buffer anymore. So, yeah, I mean, my highlight was obvious.
It's a shaken.
Yeah, it is. Like, and all of a sudden, whereas I just felt like I was going from strength to strength, like I was, won all my games up until the last one, I now feel like, do I kind of have to try see the season out now? But we're only at the halfway point, so that's unrealistic. I think I've just got to, not. It's been a fair bit of time since we played that game with me and you, Matt. So I feel like it's not too fresh, and I hopefully won't be too rocked from it. I do need to make some changes though, which helps having this transfer window, for sure. So we can let's get into. Oh, my highlight obviously was the comeback against Matt in the first game. Clearly,
that was great. To be honest,
I still can't believe it. I'm still not sure how it happened.
That's still my low light.
Yeah,
I still have nightmares over that.
I think just a little tip to everyone playing Matt is, if you go all out attacking, you've still got a bit of energy, you can get at him. Anyway, let's crack on with some transfers. So first thing first, we'll go through and do our extra draft pick each. going from bottom to top, which is only fair. T, your draft
Brilliant.
pick.
For my draft pick, I'm going to go and get Sane.
Genuinely, he was on my list. I have a list of 4, and before this I was saying, what are the chances that I have to get my 4th pick? Because but 1 is already down. Before this you said that you had 1 draft pick put aside, and as long as T don't pick it, all's good.
Yeah,
Has T picked it? He's not. Okay.
No. So my pick, I've been through the team, is Diego Godin.
Oh, not bad. Okay. How come?
I just want to. I don't think I need to look at my attack or midfield. I
You
think
definitely don't need to look at your attack.
Yeah.
No.
So I think I want to strengthen up the back. So I thought picking Godin was a good player to put the back to kind of, let less goals in.
Okay, no, makes sense. T, reason for Sane, or is it just because he's great?
No, so what happens is I've noticed that my attacking play tend to get really tight towards the end. So extra boost of pace to go counter-attacking against Matt towards the end would help.
Fair play. Okay, Matt, your draft pick.
I'm going to go for Diago.
Okay, again, reasons?
Reasons is obviously we've got to switch around our pros now a bit, and I wanted to strengthen my centre midfield, get an extra replacement player there, so I can put someone there now.
Fair enough. I was thinking of doing the same, but I've already got Rodri, I've already got other players who probably could play that position, so I decided not to go for a pro replacement. Have we mentioned yet what we're doing with our pros? This is just going to confuse everyone listening. Okay, basically, before I do my draft pick, we're going to be changing our pros position, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so my draft pick, was going to go for Sane, so I'm going to go for, I'm probably going to butcher the name, Castus Manolas, the centre-back from Napoli. My reasons for this is because as much as I was going on about how Cellini's age isn't a problem, I think it is starting to become a problem because against...
He got exploited once and he's got nervous now.
Well, I just think in my last 2 games, he's just been like watching it back afterwards. I've noticed he just gets done for pace all the time. So this Manolas apparently is the fastest centre back on FIFA that's rated above 80 that isn't called Varane that Have already has. So. that is my reasons. Okay, yeah, like I just mentioned, we will be changing our pros positions as just to mix things up a little bit. They're gonna have to be forwards now. That can either be we happy for it to either be striker, left winger, or right winger, as long as it's the blue position.
Yeah, I'd say as long as it's blue, it's fine.
Yeah,
As long
cool.
as it's blue, it's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Are we also upping their stats slightly?
They're 65 at the moment. I don't know, just what do we all think? Like, would it be more entertaining if we've got to stick a 65 rated player up front?
Yeah.
Could be quite funny. What do we all think? Like, do we all want to stick at 65, or would we rather up them?
Maybe up them to 70. So it's still not great. You're still struggling there.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
70, yeah, that's cool.
All right, so they're all getting a 5. It's the experience from the season. You see, they've all had a 5 attribute upgrade. They'll all be level 70, but we have to now play them up front, which is going to make life difficult.
I can have my pro as a attacking midfielder, right?
No, it has to be they have to be one of the blue positions. So striker, left wing, right wing.
But when they go into the position, it comes up as a blue.
What? Centre attacking midfield?
Yeah.
You mean like
because
centre
with my tactics, I've got 4-3-3. So, but instead of having 2 wingers, I've got 2 attacking midfielders.
Yeah,
right.
You can have centre forward, can't you?
Yeah. Again, I think as long as it comes up as one of the blue positions, it's fine.
Perfect.
So, yeah. But we can sort of jump into more details on that later. Right. Transfers are now open. We'll go through again. You don't have to offer a transfer to anyone if you're completely happy with your team and you don't want to offer a transfer. You don't have to. You can completely deny. You can negotiate. Whatever. We're all good. So we'll go the same order again. So T, if you want to propose any transfers to anyone, the floor is yours.
Honest, I'm quite happy with my lineup.
Oh, well, okay. It's going to be everyone, isn't it? All of us. No, I'm quite happy. No, I'm quite happy. No, I'm quite happy. So nothing at all, no?
No, I think I'm good because I've got pretty decent defense. I've got probably two of the better centre mids in the game.
Okay.
And then I've got myself as an attacking player, so I can't really go wrong with that.
Okay. Have.
So I've got 3. So what do I do? Do I just go for all of them, or do you guys want to like go? What have you got? Anyone else got more than one?
I've got potentially 1 or 2, but it depends on how. No, you just do all yours. Have you just get all yours out of the way,
Right.
and then we'll just go through person by person.
Mike,
Hello.
I'd like to offer you.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'm going to offer you Di Maria, and I want to do this. Not worth the risk. You might say yes. Di Maria and Vinicius Junior for Grealish.
Now, obviously, my Villa loyalty does not want to let Grealish go, but I'd be lying if I said I've actually played him more than once. What positions? And I know Di Maria is a right winger.
Yeah, and Vinicius is left wing.
Is he? What's his stats? You know?
Vinicius,
Off your top of your head or not?
79. I'm on the screen. Yeah.
The thing is, I do need a backup left winger. But my only issue is Di Maria would be useless to me when I've got Salah and Messi on the right wing already. Absolutely useless to me. But you've sparked my interest. Otherwise, see, I do want Vinicius. I think you've definitely sparked my interest there. I suppose Varane's not up for discussion at all, is he?
No.
Even if like I threw in Matey Boy that I just drafted.
So
it would be Grealish and Manales who I've just drafted. So you'd still have a pacey defender for Varane, who is admittedly a little bit better than Manales, but you're also getting your Grealish for Vinicius trade.
But I've just got a centre back in to strengthen my centre backs. You want to do Grealish and what's his name? Milane.
The one I just drafted is Manales, yeah.
Manales. For Varane and Vinicius.
Yes. That's a counter to Di Maria because I have no interest in Di Maria.
This is interesting.
It is because because it's me letting go of Grealish. That's quite a big deal.
No. Well, I don't really need Grealish. I was just doing it for fun. I thought you were going to say no straight off.
But the thing is, you've underestimated the fact that I'd need a left winger, and I was going to go with Sané. Was my first draft pick, but T got him, and I'm still left with that left winger. So, spoiler alert: when we get to my transfers, I'm going after all your left wingers, but have just come out outright and offered me one. So, even though he's not great, he'd be good off the bench.
Who do you want?
Vinicius and Varane.
I'll do that.
Yeah? So for my new draft pick who's never even going to put on a Villa shirt.
Yeah. Quick in, quick out.
Sorry?
He's quick in, quick out.
Yep. It's like an NBA draft, that is. You draft them with the complete purpose of trading them. Right, okay, wow. Bye-bye Grealish. This is a sad day. I suppose it gets me prepared for the summer. But there we go.
I've just given you 2 Madrid players. How have you done
I know.
that?
I know, you're a fool. But I've got the defender I wanted, so If anyone wants to come in for Cellini, he's on offer, all right? Okay, Matt. Oh wait, no, you still got more, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, carry on.
T, I'd like to offer you Fabinho for Marcelo.
No chance.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. And Mike, I got another one for you.
Hey, what?
I'd like to offer Isco for Modric.
No deal.
No. Okay, fair enough.
Only because Modric, like, to my surprise, has been outstanding. Like, I know he's great in the game, but like he's probably been my best player. He is just putting it out there now, not for sale.
Okay.
Well, you want a left winger, you might have to trade him.
Well, we'll see what left winger comes in, but essentially, I think the only person that might have been able to get Modric off me was potentially T if he'd come in with Neymar.
Mane. Oh.
Or
Modric
Mane,
now.
yeah. But okay, have you got any more?
No, that's me done.
Are you happy with the business you've done?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's lost Varane. Right, Matt.
Well, I reckon the two I'm going to go for are going to be straight away no's, because I wanted to come in for Modric.
Can you all leave Modric alone? He's fine.
Yeah, I wanted to come in for Modric, but I'm guessing that's a no.
Well, give me the offer anyway.
It's going to be Rashford and Insigne.
Matt. There's only one player you have that I would consider a straight swap for Modric, and that's De Bruyne.
I'd consider that.
But I'm not 100% sure. I don't feel I need to make... Like, Modric, like I say, has been my best player. But obviously, De Bruyne's insanely good.
I'm torn whether I think that's... if I should go for that or not.
You might have to throw someone else in just to like make me really want to go for it, but I don't know who.
Oh no, if you're taking De Bruyne, it's just De Bruyne.
I don't know if we need to make... because I think we both value those players the same. It would almost be a pointless swap, I feel.
It's just the fact that De Bruyne is a cam. So obviously I'm going to have to drop him back a bit. Unless I go completely all crazy with attack.
I think I'm going to be changing my formation around, you see, but I don't know yet.
No, and T, would you part ways with Pogba in any way?
Ooh, Pogba for... let me look at you line up.
He's going to want De Bruyne as well.
Yeah.
No, I don't rate De Bruyne that highly. You can have Pogba. I would imagine you would want to give away Mbappe, right?
Mbappe and Griezmann aren't going anywhere. I've got my French connection here. They're doing wonders for me. It's the reason I've got 20 plus goal difference.
Because there isn't anyone else I'd want from your team, other than the two French players.
So yeah, I guess that's me done then. No one wants anything.
Alright, okay. Right. My turn. T.
Yes.
Would you consider a straight swap of Salah for Mane?
Oh, I was actually going to say either Messi or Salah for Mane.
Because I've got an abundance of right wingers, and I need a left winger. So I would rather, out of the two, I'd rather keep Messi.
Yep.
Even though Salah's been great for me, I just think I just don't need them both. I would rather, and I know you're probably not going to give up Neymar, unless you would give up Neymar for Salah. I'd rather give away Mane. I thought that would, I thought that's more likely, and I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, sweet.
Going for that?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm happy with that. I got my left winger, so that pretty much completely wipes out the other ones I was going to go for. I was also going to go for Varane, but I managed to get that on a counter offer anyway, so sweet. Matt.
Yeah.
Just to make this a perfect transfer window for me, is Modric the only player you would consider for De Bruyne?
Let me look for your lineup.
Obviously, I don't have Salah or Grealish or Mananos anymore. They're gone.
Yeah, just Modric.
Who has been brilliant. Nah, I'll leave that then. I'd rather keep Modric. There's no point getting rid of him when he's been outstanding.
Plus, since you said it's going to make your transfer window perfect, I sort of want to sabotage that.
Yeah, I didn't really hide that, did I? But I wanted, going into this, I thought, right, ideally I want De Bruyne from Matt, Varane from Hav, and Mane or Neymar from T, and I got 2 out of 3, so I'm happy with that. Does anyone else want to suggest any other transfers before we close it, before Big Ben strikes midnight, as it were?
Well, 11 PM.
Yeah, that. No? Everyone happy?
Yeah.
Is Ronaldo for sale?
Yeah, I didn't even consider going after Ronaldo. Like, I genuinely think I could say to Have, I offer Messi, Mane, Modric, Koulibaly, Oblak, Chiellini, Robertson, Kimmich, Kane, Bernardo Silva, Grealish, Rodrigo, and he'd go, no.
Yeah, you could offer your entire lineup, like, I'll just play Ronaldo, that's it. It's like, no, get out.
Yeah.
It'd be I would say it'd be enough if I hadn't lost all the games I'd lost.
All right.
Yeah, but Ronaldo's won you a free as well.
So we're all happy. That is the transfer window officially shut. Now we'd probably see a fancy graphic with all our updated team lineups that I'm relying on Matt to edit wonderfully for us. No pressure.
Yeah.
So that concludes our first and only ever transfer window.
Yeah.
We were happy
of this season anyway, right?
Of this season, yes, of season 1. Are we happy with the business we did? I certainly am.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, I only really did a draft, but that's it.
Yeah, Matt, Matt, your team hasn't changed at all, has it?
No, I just added a player.
I literally drafted a player and got rid of him straight away, but that's fine. Got me what I wanted. All right, awesome. In that case, let's go edit our teams and prepare for the next round of fixtures. Our next round of fixtures, if I'm correct in saying, is me v Hav and Matt VT as we're starting them all over again in the same order. So, confident T?
Yep.
It'd be amazing if you did it. It'd be amazing.
It would be. I'd be blown away.
We're all cheering you on, T. We're all cheering you on. Alright, well, thanks for watching the first ever transfer deadline day for the Respawn and Lockdown League. We will be back with the next round of fixtures next week, so make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel to be notified about that, and also remember to check respawn.co.uk for all the latest news and reviews for all other games, not just FIFA. So, thank you for watching, and we'll be back next week. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.